Welcome to Gay Month, bitches.
Hell yes.
This is the first recording I've done in Pride Month, which is wild.
Yippee Pride Month.
And welcome to the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where the tea is piping hot, and we're always ready to spill. I'm Logan Murphy, just a gay, here as always with coffee, because it is still morning for me today on this glorious Sunday morning, and Lord, I need coffee.
Hi, Chinbald. I'm Eris, your formerly hairy fairy of York Drag, here having a monster energy at
What, 5?
nearly 8 o'clock on a Sunday because it's been a long fucking weekend, chick.
That is a mood. I had coffee at midnight at one point, so.
Oh, same. Same. I do it always.
And I am Brandon. I don't have much of an intro than everyone else. However, I do have coffee today because that's how I'm feeling right now.
Yes! I love this mug, too. It's part of my estate sale collection that I'm, starting.
Someone died holding that.
Probably.
Probably. Meanwhile, my mug is just my alma mater because why not?
Go, James Madison!
Yep.
I guess. Sure, whatever. Drag Race! We're back!
I wasn't here last week because I had another occasion.
How dare you have other occasions, Brandon?
I was celebrating 1,000 followers.
I was about
Twitch,
to say
okay?
Congratulations for 1K on Twitch. Finally.
Thank you.
I was there, and then I popped directly into... Oh, that was a hell day. I just need to talk about that day for a moment, because I technically did 5 recorded things in that day.
Ooh. Which
included your Twitch streams.
Oh my god.
Oh, was that the day we played Among Us?
Yes. I literally had a podcast recording in the morning, went to Brandon's stream, and then did 3 more podcasts that afternoon.
I am sorry.
It was bad. No, it was fine. I did it to myself because we needed to record. Go check out our coverage of the Survivor and Circle finales, because I did that. And Drag Race España, because Eris is there. So if you want more Eris, I don't know why you would, but if you want more Eris, they're there. But no, I literally haven't recorded a podcast since that day.
Oh wow!
I took a full week off of recording.
Love that.
It's been wild.
I love that actually. Like, you take a good break, so it's just like
I went to do the intro and I was like, "Wait, do I remember how to do that?" Literally, I was like, "Huh?" Anyway, Drag Race, we're back. Episode 4, All Stars 7, All Stars, All Winners. No one's going home. Extravaganza.
Legendary
AKA
Legends.
Legendary Legend Star. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Legendary Legend Star.
AKA the reign of Jinkx Monsoon. Let's just be honest here.
Yes.
Probably. Brandon, what did you think about whatever last week's episode was? I don't remember what it was. What was it? It was a thing. The ball! The ball!
The ball.
Balls.
Yeah. A lot of stunning looks, I'll say. I remember watching I watched it twice, obviously, when it first released, and then the watch party. So I was just like, the amount of thoughts that everyone had about it, I was just like, you really have a lot of opinions, do you?
You missed us. I think we gave out 50 before and afters in our episode last week.
50?
That's not an exaggerative number either. Esme came with a full list.
She was like, Mojo Jojo Siwa.
Oh my god.
Mine is
Logan Murphy bed.
Yeah.
And then Eris Envy Peru.
Eris Envy Peru.
What would have mine been?
Brandon Wu-Tang Clan.
Duh! Easy. Yeah, I was trying to think of one with my Twitch name with Monster Cat, so I was just like,
Monster Cat Wu-Tang Clan. It still works.
It still works. Okay.
Isn't there a movie called Party Monster? Isn't that a thing?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, Party Monster Cat Woo. There we go.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's James St. James. I forget what that movie is called all the time, but I know it's James St. James because I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Party Monster Cat Woo. There we go.
Yeah, like it's fun. So what's funny about all the outfits that we saw from last week? Again, we 24 outfits. Like a lot of people were tired with like seeing so many of that. However, like it was a nice like surprise to see like Vanna White like do all that.
Love Vanna White. I don't know about you because we're the same. We're all the same generation. Like I grew up
Yeah,
on
same.
Wheel of Fortune, so like.
Yeah, like every day before dinner, I would always watch Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy.
Same, literally. But yeah, so that was.
See, instead, over here we have Rachel Riley, who's fucking awful, and Carol Vorderman, who's a woman.
Floaters better grab a life. Every time you say Rachel Riley, that's what I think of.
Yep, I was just like, wait. I was like, is this the Rachel Riley we know, or
Brandon? Eris, you have no clue what we're talking about, do you?
No.
Big Brother US.
Oh, see, if we had... Oh, what the fuck was her name? Night of 1,000 Davina McCalls.
Oh my god, I would cry. I love Davina McCall.
Housemates, do not swear. You are on live television.
Oh my god.
Some housemates are born to be evicted.
I love her.
She was giving. Bring her back.
Bring BBUK back so Eris can go in and flop.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What else I was gonna say, because like the before and after, like it was a concept. I just didn't know how it was gonna work. I
loved what some people. Well, okay.
I loved it though.
This is actually a really interesting point I wanted to bring up at some point. Didn't know how I was gonna work it in, but thank you for that. So I don't know if y'all saw Shea Coulee's tweet this week.
I did.
Yes.
Talking about how her original idea was Janet Jackson Pollock, but she was told that she couldn't use celebrity names. And then I don't know if y'all saw Yvie's reply, but Yvie was like, oh no, I was like told like to do it. I was told to like extra, like make it extra, like all of that. So it's like, why are we getting these production discrepancies on this season? Do they already have a top 2 picked out? Like, it kind of seems like it based on editing. I'm going to be kind of honest. Like...
However, like, someone did bring up about how Jackson Pollock was a copyrighted thing. So...
Yeah, I think Jackson Pollock was the issue and it wasn't Janet Jackson.
It wasn't, yeah. Because, like Janet Jackson loves the show, so it's just like... I think.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's probably... She knows about it, probably.
Yeah, because of LaToya, most likely. So,
well, I was gonna say for the amount of times A, LaToya's been on, and B, that they've done Janet Jackson. We're just gonna ignore Kennedy and the Divas Live, but like all of the other times Janet was done.
Yeah.
I'm still. Side note. I'm still. Oh my god, no. I'm still so mad that we didn't get Jiggly Caliente as Janet Jackson in the Super Bowl challenge on All Star 6.
Honestly.
I still don't know who Serena was. I think Serena was going to do J-Lo.
Most likely.
Yeah, it makes so much
sense. Maybe that what she was going to do. Oh, I can't remember. It was
because Shakira was done, so I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, because like
we missed out on Jiggly in that challenge.
Yeah. Yeah. Going back, like I was just like thinking like what's like, again, we had Jane Fonda, we had wait, who did Yvie have?
Cardi B and B. Arthur.
Oh, Cardi B and B. Arthur. Okay. Wait, no, that was Jaida, wasn't it?
No, that was Yvie.
Okay.
Jada's was Jaida and Shea were the only ones that didn't do like celebrities because Jaida did Bag Lady in Red.
Oh, I love
which is one of my favorite looks now, like of all time.
I absolutely would have done Freddie Mercury poisoning.
I have mine, because I love it. It probably would have been copyrighted kind of the same way as Janet Jackson Pollock. Mine would have been Salvador Dali Parton.
That would have
been so giant tits, but then like Salvador Dali makeup and the giant wig.
Oh,
like that's what I would have done for it, and like probably like a melting clock. Let's be honest, like that, whatever, or like a melting like. Oh,
with the time set 9 to 5.
Absolutely, but then also like if there's a way to like recreate, like make a Dolly Parton dress, but make it like melting like that painting.
Like
I
kind
don't
of that
know.
style. Do you remember what oh, she was on season 13. What Denali was going to do for the Beast look?
Yes.
Something like that.
Absolutely. But yeah, it probably would have been copyrighted too because I think Dolly is still.
Yeah, because like I think Dolly is kind of a brand-ish because with Dollywood, so.
Yeah, I think Salvador Dali and Dolly Parton would have been an issue.
Mm-hmm,
Instead, if Salvador Dali is the issue, I do Dali, Dahli.
Yes.
Parton. Could you imagine?
Honestly.
Oh my god, I would cry. Anyway, Drag Race. Brandon, did you agree with the winners of the ball?
Okay.
Don't worry, none of us agreed, so it's all
I
good.
know. Raja still needs her flowers.
We will talk about the robbery of Raja Gemini in this episode because now it is apparent.
Listen, when they were systematically destroying Jan's psyche, it was okay because I thought it was funny. They're not going to do this to Raja. I will not allow it.
I have a whole thought about it. I guess I could bring it up now. Like because it kind of I'm going to bring it up later because it relates to who wins this challenge.
Okay,
a lot of things become more evident for me. It was what I feared from the start of this season. But anyway, we come back into the workroom. Look at us starting the review 12 minutes into the episode. It's fine.
Hey,
Anyway,
the tangents
It'll
are
be done
strong.
by now if this was Drag Race España.
Lord Jesus. If you want just tangents on tangents on tangents, watch Drag Race España. Our review of España, because it's a lot. But we come back into the workroom. Jaida has won the lip sync. Yay. Correct. Very correct. And she blocked Jinkx in the last episode.
Smart.
So, yes, very. So Jinkx comes back in and she's like, Jaida, want to have a chat? And I was like, I love this. And Jaida is very much so like, here is the exact reason I blocked you. You said on the runway, hi, this is my one weakness. That scares me. So I'm going to block you. And honestly, I agree. I think every single opportunity Jinkx is eligible to be blocked, she will be from here on out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm still kind of surprised she didn't get blocked week 1 by Shea. But I did love that Jinkx is playing into the mind game.
Yep.
Shea and the text started. I've learned of the Platinum Plunger's full potential.
Production's just looking at like, what the fuck is going on?
Production's going to implement a twist now because of this.
Most likely.
I would love that, and then have them just gag. Like, I would love that.
It could be coming. We don't know.
I don't know. So apparently we have some sort of twist coming next week. We'll talk about the preview. I'm confused.
Oh yeah. When I saw that, I was just like, okay.
Confusion.
Yes, very.
Look over there.
Look over there.
Energy. But yeah, so we come back to the workroom the next day. Everything is fine and dandy and beautiful, and then there's no maxi challenge.
No mini challenge.
Or mini challenge. There's no maxi challenge this week. It's just a mini challenge. It's a mini challenge and a runway, you know. It's still early. My coffee's kicking in. Give me grace. Anyway, we find out that the maxi challenge for this week is Fairytale Justice, which is a similar storyline to Jersey Justice, if you remember from All Stars 4.
I was so happy for this. This has like been one of my favorite formats for challenges.
I
Please
love
do
this
more
format.
often.
Absolutely. Like, I love that. I would love this format on a regular season.
Same.
Like, I don't need like the Bossy Rossi improv challenge. I don't need that. I don't need like, this is a great platform to implement and show off improv skills.
And like, we love the hilarious Ross Matthews, but Michelle is
Do
so
we?
much funny. I just love Michelle a lot more.
Me too.
She's much funnier in these kinds of challenges.
This is where Michelle shines. Honestly, like, Michelle just needs to go get like she needs to become a judge and then become a TV judge. And honestly, like, if Drag Race finally ends after season 15, who knows?
Jersey Justice.
Jersey Justice. Like, quite literally. And so the teams were chosen by Jaida and the Tuck. And we get Raja picked last for this challenge. Now, I was trying to think back to season 3, and there definitely wasn't an improv challenge on season 3 because it was, you know, the early aughts of Drag Race.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember her specifically in the Boobarella acting challenge being a really good actress.
And her stand-up was funny when she did stand-up.
That's what the other challenge, thank you. I was like, there was another challenge, I just couldn't remember what it was. Yeah, her stand-up was good. So I was like, and Raja is very quick-witted. So I was very confused as to why she was picked last. I didn't understand it, but like, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then they just start prepping these challenges, and then we get the challenge. Like, this episode was just not a lot of bullshit, which I appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need every episode to be, and that's how my sister's podiatrist dog died.
You can't do that while I'm drinking water. I almost just sprayed water all over my entire computer. Anyway. Should we talk about the challenge?
Yes, let's go for it.
All right. So round 1 of the Fairytale Justice, we have Jinkx Monsoon, Jaida Essence Hall, Monet X Change, and Yvie Oddly. So we have Jinkx, Jaida, and Monet as these 3 pigs. Yvie as the big bad wolf character. Bless you.
Thank you.
What did we think of this part of the challenge?
Jinkx just dominated this entire group. She was so fucking funny. When she would drop the lines like, I was working on a video for Only Hams, doing my ASMR of me eating slop. My house is literally made of shit. She was so fucking... She was just on it from the go to the end.
What set me off was her ear falling off in the interview.
I'm sorry, I could only hear you half as well.
You need to speak up.
Jesus Christ! The stress is just getting to me. I think that's honestly what ultimately gave her the win, because I do think she did a really good job. But I also think a lot of people did a really good job in this challenge.
Oh, yeah. I think Yvie
was really good in that shined. I was so happy to see it, because we also, one of the things we didn't really talk about in the intro was like, it was very obviously set up for one of the people who was going to win the challenge to win the challenge. We'll talk about it later. But like, you get this storyline of like, oh, there's 5 queens with
Legendary Legend Stars badges. Legendary Legend Star.
Whatever the fuck it's called. And then we have Viv, Yvie, and Raja, who have not gotten a Legendary Legend Star yet. And so now we're at the point where we're setting up these storylines of, oh, are they going to get a star? When are they going to get a star? I thought Yvie did so good this week. And being the only character to be in the entire improv sketch was a dangerous choice, but I think Yvie did it flawlessly.
Yeah, because like I was thinking about this, because like we'll talk about the next group later, but I was just like of course it was prevalent that they were in, like, Yvie was in that like scene first, and then of course with all that, and then with the next one, I guess as like a bystander, like how
the writing,
which they have never done.
Yeah, that's where I was a little confused. Why Yvie was there? I wasn't mad at it per se, because then the ending happens. But like, I was confused as to why they had Yvie there the whole time.
And I even watched Untucked. Like they didn't even talk about like the fact that they were in, like they did talk about the like how she was in both, but like not stating the reason why.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. Was it written that way? Did she choose that? I don't know. So
like they probably like missed something out. Be like, hey, we want you in this too. And I was just like, okay.
yeah.
But from what I saw of the judges' critiques, it seems like they didn't judge or critique her for anything she did in the second section.
Yeah, no.
So
no.
Which feels valid and fair.
Yeah. I also think everyone in this sketch did a really good job. I think Jaida ended up playing the straight man character.
Yep.
Which isn't necessarily a bad place. Like, honestly, I would want to be the straight man character in an improv sketch. That's like a very like, especially because I'm not like, I have a quick wit, but I'm not great at improv. And so if I'm the base character and I'm not someone that's like, my character's not going to change that much, like that's kind of the position I would want to be in, honestly. I thought Jaida did a perfectly lovely job.
Lovely gal.
I think Monet did fine.
In the beginning, that's what set me off for him. Just like, just drop the suitcase like that. I was just like, same.
Yeah, like, what? Okay, I would like to discuss what the fuck happened to Monet's pig nose.
Oh yeah, it was that.
It was severely smaller than everybody else's. And also wasn't applied properly because you could see it literally lifting up on the bottom part.
I think they probably had to apply the noses themselves, as they like usually do for stuff like that.
Well, then why were Jinkx and Jaida's perfect and the same, and Monet's wasn't? Like, it was a completely different prosthetic.
Why did Aquaria have 3 noses? We'll never know.
Because she took all the noses. That's why. She took all of them.
I'm gonna put dots, girl. I'm gonna put dots.
Yeah, but I was just confused by that. It distracted me the entire performance. So I like whatever. No, Jinkx and Yvie were definitely the standouts.
Yes.
In the first group. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
And if we move to the second group, we have Shea, the Tuck, the Viv, and Raja.
Raja.
In this compulsive liar meld of multiple different fairy tales situation.
Goldilocks and the Three Bears, except she was also Gretel from Hansel and Gretel.
Goldie, Hansel, Locks, something.
Nein, I am Hansel and Gretel. You're both? Yes.
I thought Viv just slayed this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the vasectomy was really doing her best during the episode.
The Virginia was really doing a great job in this challenge.
I will call her anything but her fucking name.
The Westwood.
The Westwood. What made this really like it wasn't like as funny as the other group, but like the way the Vivienne like pulled this off, it just like was a very nice concept because it was just like so many characters in one. I was just like, okay. Yeah. And I was like trying to like hold it together because I was just like the many characters she's doing. I was just like, this is like one of the greatest things I've seen.
Okay, I'm from Glendale. And then Roger being like, I told you, Glendale. I need to go to Glendale, Arizona and be like, Glendale.
Oh my god.
Oh, I thought Raja did so good. And obviously this is a character that like fits in her wheelhouse. I was kind of upset when she chose the old woman character. I wasn't surprised by it. I still thought she did a great job. There was only one person across the 8 people in this challenge that I really did not think did a good job, and that was Shea. Mm-hmm. Surprisingly, I was confused as to what she was trying to make her character to be. And I think she was trying to be a Karen, but it didn't come off that way.
Yeah, she was Mama Bear, so trying to be Karen, and I was just like, I see where she was trying to get at, but
I think my thing with the character of a Karen is it has to be like this privileged, snot-nosed kind of character. But Shea brought in the whole thing about her being a black bear and she couldn't call animal control, which was a good joke. It didn't play into the Karen character. I think she needed a bob cut, like an angular bob cut, and those ugly sunglasses to make it the character. And she should have come in screaming.
Yeah, it just felt very mellow.
Yeah.
This was not a great week overall for Shea. We'll talk about it. But
the character for a fairy tale was too believable.
Yeah. And then there's the Tuck, who I thought was obviously very much so aided by the fact that she was in the exact same outfit as Michelle. And that's going to give you a leg up and a lot of opportunity to volley with Michelle. We know the Tuck to be a great improver, though. So I wasn't surprised that she did well. I just thought she had a few legs up on some other people in the challenge, but no, Raja's character I thought was really, really good. She got the little quips in. Glendale will be a quote that I remember from this whole season, honestly. And yeah, I thought overall the first group was stronger.
Yes.
But the second group had the best improver in the Virginia.
The vivisection.
The vivisection.
The vulture.
So true.
But yeah, so we get the elimination, not elimination, because nobody goes home this season. The workroom shit before the runway, and I don't remember what happened, but Eris said they remembered, so I don't.
I don't remember either.
Oh. I think the only thing really was Jaida talking about how the only people who's not been plunged was literally Monet, and then Monet made the point of, well, you haven't been plunged either.
So that was at the start, and we completely skipped over it.
But there was a conversation about it in the workroom.
There was, yeah.
Whilst Jaida was doing that.
I forgot about that. Yeah, it was Jaida straight up like calls out Monet for having had a
legendary legend star
for 3 weeks and not getting blocked. And then Monet is like, well, bitch, you have one too. And she's like, well, I just got mine, so
so mind your fucking business.
Literally. And then I love the moment everyone's like freaking out over Jada's makeup. And I saw Lee Dawson has already edited this clip, and I love it.
Oh my god, wait.
But it's Jaida when she's doing the black makeup and is like obviously setting her face, and it cuts to her and she's like, well, you know, sometimes we just don't have a lot of time to get ready. And Lee Dawson has already edited that into her runway critique, and it's like the best video. Because it's so stupid. And I love it. But yeah, this season's been really good.
It really has.
I'm really happy with this season so far. Like, but guest judge, a former permanent judge on Canada's Drag Race, Jeffrey Boyer Chapman.
Yep.
I was happy
Use
to
it
see
better,
him.
maybe.
Use it better, maybe. I was happy to see him. I think he's a good judge. He was just the victim of racism on Canada's Drag Race.
He's a lot more fun on the US season, so
I completely agree. Yeah. Permanent judge, no.
Yeah,
guest judge, absolutely.
Like a rotating judge, like he can come back. Like he can come back.
Sure. Throw him in with our fabulous panel of Black women. Like every once in a while, it's like Lonnie Love, Nicole Byer, T.S. Madison, Jeffrey Boyer Chapman,
Lizzo.
Lizzo, absolutely. Alicia Keys again, high off her mind, sure.
Leslie Jones.
Oh my God, Leslie Jones. I love that woman.
How are you doing, White RuPaul?
Oh my God.
I forgot about that. Blackberries. Anyway, runway. The category on the runway is spikes on the runway. How boring.
Pointy drags. Oh, 10 out of 10. Love this.
I have one issue with this look from Jaida Hall.
Okay.
She didn't paint her neck.
Oh yeah, the back of her neck. Mm-hmm.
And it bothered me. I was bothered. I was distracted. But I still think she looks beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Flawless beauty. Devastating acts of gorgeousness. The hair was everything. I love the outfit. I want that outfit. Yeah, it was just...
Yeah, I really want this outfit.
Beauty.
I really want this outfit.
Is this not the same black pump and shoe cover that she used last week, though?
Okay, how many black shoes with pump covers do you think she brought?
0. She made that one for the ball last week.
You've got...
Oh, you didn't watch Untucked, did you?
No.
Yeah, so in Untucked for last week, she talks about how literally she made the black boot cover because she didn't have like tight black boots like that. So she literally took black fabric and wrapped it around a nude pump. And so I'm like, very smart. I'm pretty sure this is the exact same one, which I'm not like mad about because it fits the look. But yeah, no, I love the red accent. It's very clearly spikes. There's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Some people did not serve a lot of spikes, and we'll talk about it, but this served spikes.
Like the fact that the hair even like gives spikes,
Yes.
I'm just like, yes, I love that.
I agree. This is a toot for me.
Toot, yep.
Eris.
Very true and very valid.
Good. Jinxie.
Okay, I love Jinkx, but my thing with this is we're probably going to get a lot of gowns from Jinkx this season. I don't think spikes on the runway needed to be one of them. I also hate... I don't want to say I hate it because I love and adore Jinkx and worship the ground Jinkx walks on.
Yeah.
But it's a bit of a brown sack of a dress. I love like the negligee and all the not negligee. There's like a word for when you have things on your shoulders. I don't know what that word is because I'm stupid. But I love this whole pointy thing she's got going on. Sorry. I love the gloves, but I just hate the actual dress. Like, it's a tank top kind of top and then a 3-panel bottom.
Yeah.
It's far too simplistic for all winners. I'm sorry.
I honestly think if this gown was in black crush velvet, I wouldn't have an issue with it.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. It's
honestly.
The colors kind of clashed. Though I do love the porcupine concept. So
yeah, the concept is great.
She came down the runway dressed as Mr. Hanky the Christmas poo.
I know you stole that directly from the November video that got uploaded today, and I hate you for it because I was watching it before we recorded.
I was watching that before this as well.
I hate you.
Not freaking the South Park Hanky the Christmas.
Yes, absolutely.
Nova and Olympia, please be guests.
I would cry, scream, and throw up at the same time. Like
you're not wrong. I'm just like, not this.
So, okay, honest to God, if this gown was in any other color, I think I'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
This brown just does nothing for her, but I know this is probably going to be a divisive opinion. I love the wig.
Oh, I actually like the wig, so...
The wigs is, yeah.
I saw a lot of people hating on this wig, and I was like, this is a really fun wig. I like it.
She's a fun girl with fun wigs.
Sure. But yeah, we knew coming into this season that fashion was not going to be Jinkx's strongest area. And I love Jinkx. She's one of my favorite drag queens of all time. But we knew that coming into this season.
Mm-hmm.
When you have Shea, Monet, Viv, Tuck, Yvie, Raja, Jaida.
So everyone
else on the cast is a fashion girl. And then there's Jinkx. God love her. But yeah, this was I'm not gonna boot it because I like the element. I'm gonna oot it.
Yeah, I'm also gonna oot this. So
Oot.
Because I think she looks good.
Yeah.
I just
She
hate
looks
the gown.
good.
She looks good. Monet X Change.
Okay, I love this.
I really love this.
And this picture doesn't really do it justice.
No. This was
a bit of a fucked up photo.
This was the only full body shot I could find.
But it was hot, and like this is my kind of drag where it's rhinestones and spikes on absolutely fucking everything, and punk rock to its core. Yeah, I thought Monet looked fucking devastating in this. I love the makeup. It's a different eye shape from Monet, which is always fun to see. The hair
it's very different from Monet overall, I would say.
Yeah,
it is very different. Also, the shoes. Like, can we talk about that too?
I love the shoe.
Because like when it comes to like this type of outfit, like this works obviously. So I'm just like, yes. Like and obviously it doesn't show, like this picture doesn't show the back, but like the fact that it's like showed her name.
Yes.
Like, yes.
If I could be Oh, sorry, Brandon.
And of course this hair, like full on mohawk spike.
Yeah.
Like, I just give this to me, even though I'm not much of a punk queen.
If I could be like extremely nitpicky, the only thing I would change is maybe take the yellow shoelaces and get either white ones or blue ones, so they fit into the color story of the outfit better, because they stick out really bad.
Or make the lacing down the middle of the gown yellow. I think that would have been lovely too. So I like this. I don't like this nearly as much as y'all do. My biggest issue is the fact that she couldn't walk in it. Like, she was having a really difficult time walking in this dress. And, like, I understand because of the construction and the way it's made. Like, I understand that for sure. I just had an issue with it. And like, I'm not going to boot it because it's a good look. But I just had that slight issue with it where I just wanted her to be able to walk in it better.
Was it around the hips? I'm trying to remember.
It was. Yeah, it was really, like, tight around the hip and thigh. And so it restricted her movement a lot. Okay. But it's a soft toot for me because of that.
Okay. Yeah, this was a toot for me, so. All right, we move.
Yvonne Oddly.
Yvonne Evangelista Oddly Arena. Something. Okay. I like this, but I'm not getting... When I think spikes on the runway, I think more of like what the vasectomy did, and sort of more like what Monet did, and more like what Jaida did. I don't really see this as spikes on the runway. I love it all the same, but it's giving me like Cell from that one anime that all the really annoying guys like. What's it called? Oh, Dragon Ball. Sorry, I feel like
I did not know where you were going with that.
I was like, same. I was like, wait, hold on.
Like,
yeah, she's giving me the latest Dragon Ball villain.
Wait, Vegeta?
No, Cell.
Cell. Oh, Cell. Okay. It's been a minute since I've watched Dragon Ball Z, so.
Well, me
like,
neither.
It doesn't give enough spikes for me. That's the issue for me.
I agree.
Yeah, because, like, yes, Scorpion Stinger makes sense. And then, of course, kind of the meat alien with, like, the back, but it was, like, still wasn't giving enough, but still love the outfit, I'll say.
I would have loved, like, more spikes all the way down the back. Maybe some spikes on the leg. However, the heels were insane.
Oh, yeah, those heels.
I want whatever y'all are on, because I think this is fucking perfection. Like,
no, I'll be clear.
No,
I think it's a great outfit, but I don't like. It's not spikes on the runway for me. It's
she has a spike on her head. She has 2 spikes on her arms, and her heels are literally spikes.
More spikes.
There are spikes on her back. I don't give a fuck. This is a toot.
More.
I love this. This is
this is a toot
amazing.
for me. I'm just like saying, like, I wish there was more for me, if I'll be honest.
I
Like,
agree. I wish there was more, but it's still a really good outfit. Beach.
Bitch, I think this is perfect. Other than the fact that I'm pretty sure this is fabric from the workroom, but we're not going to talk about that.
I mean, is that a bad thing? No.
No, not at all. I just find it really funny.
Hey, when people make like their outfits like literally like on the day or like probably like a couple days before, like it's a serve.
Mo Hart.
Mo Hart.
Yes.
Monet X Change.
And then with Deja Sky last season, so.
Oh, I love Deja.
I love Deja.
I can't wait for Deja to be the next All Winners.
I need Deja to be coming to Tucson so I can marry her. Okay, thanks. Anyway, the talk.
I need Deja to babysit my cat.
Oh my god. Okay. Now here's the thing.
This doesn't fit the category.
As much, like to an extent.
This doesn't fit the category for me.
Because like yes, like the stake to the heart, yes, that's a spike. I get that.
Stakes are not spikes.
I mean, this collar and the cuffs are spiked. If you look.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the belt kind of thing is spiked. I don't know. I think it's a good concept, and it's a really good outfit. It could have been pushed a little bit more in terms of the theme. However, I think Tuck looks really good in this.
Mm-hmm. I hate that this was like the joke that was said at the watch party I was at, because the Tuck's from Alabama, so like she didn't have enough to work with. So like the stake to the heart, like I think was like the nice concept in a way for the spike, even though a stake isn't technically a spike in a way. But hey.
Nah, I'm gonna boot this. I'm gonna tell you why. It's not just because it's her. I don't. First of all, a stake is not a spike, and I do understand that there are spikes around the wrist and around the neck, whatever. I just don't think it was enough, and it wasn't like big enough. And I know what y'all are gonna say because I tooted Yvie. Yvie's was so grandiose in a way that I don't find this like. This doesn't give me spikes on the runway as the category.
Yeah.
I also hate this black, inspired by the booty hole sun from Eurovision 2022. Like, I hate that. I hate that. It's a bodysuit with a train. Like, no, it's a boot. I don't like this.
No, I agree. This was a boot for me, but again, I was trying to get by the concept, so I was just like, but it still wasn't really enough. So,
sure.
Crazy.
Wow.
Go.
All right, we move.
Please. To the Virginia. This is fucking beautiful. Yeah, this is a shoot.
Like, literally spikes everywhere, like to a T.
She looks good. I'm unwilling to give this bitch her flowers.
I know.
That's because I'm petty to my core. However, I will say the outfit is gorgeous. I love this color on her. The makeup was really good. I love the classic Vivienne Westwood crest on her head. Yeah. And the shoes have been killer this entire season. If I was going to be really petty and really nitpicky, I think she needs to change her tights because her tights are much more yellow than she is. But that's all.
I agree.
Maybe the lighting. Yeah,
I saw it in the runway as well while she was walking.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this is a shoot for me. This is great.
Nothing more to say.
Raja.
Another fashion forward look. Like this Like Raja will like keep surprising me every time.
Yeah.
I would go to war for Roger.
Yes, Roger.
Slay
Work,
Roger.
Roger. The only issue I have with this look is the gilded chastity belt.
I don't think she needed that.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would have been a shoot without it, but it's a toot. She looks beautiful.
Yeah, this is a toot. Yeah, like even with the spike ball, I'm just like, fuck yes. Like smash that with me. like smash that to me.
Ooh. Not that.
I love a good flail.
Like
yes.
Oh my god. I'm just
This
tired.
is spikes on the runway.
Yes.
This is spikes on the runway. Thank you. And we end with Shea Coulee. And I'm just going to go ahead and start. This is a boot.
Yeah, this is a boot.
I don't know what happened to Shea in this week, but
this would have been
it's
a
not
really
good.
This would have been a good week to. I mean, we'll get into who got plunged, but this would have been a good week to plunge Shea.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really get spikes on the outfit.
The only spikes are on the train.
Yeah, and it's an interesting silhouette, and it's very different from Shea, but there's just a lot of mismatched elements I don't like. Like we didn't need the gloves. I feel like there could have been something else on the arms.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that the gloves were so that she could do the thing with the fingers.
Yeah.
But I think it should have been done in a fabric that matched the belt kind of situation.
I agree with you.
And also,
completely.
she couldn't move in it. Like, at all.
That was my biggest issue, is that she couldn't move in it.
Yeah, that's like even more so from like this than Monet. Like this, like the way like that train is situated, I was just like, she can't move in this. Like,
Yeah. Well, all right. Favorite look of the week?
Vivienne.
Jaida.
Roger.
I
think it's Roger. Yeah, I didn't love the bejeweled chastity belt, but I think the rest of it was good. So so we get critiques, we get whatever. RuPaul had another coffee enema today, and I was like, RuPaul is on something. She's getting up there in her old age. I guess she needs more and more drugs.
Can we talk about Ru's outfit in the during the Justice?
Why was she dressed as Grimes and Azalea Banks' child?
I hate you.
Oh my god.
Grimes after she escaped Elon's foreskin.
Oh my.
I mean, where's the lie, though?
Where's the lie? At the same time, it's like, you did not just go there.
Honey, this is the apocalypse, baby. Honey, this is the RuPapocalypse, baby.
Like, I was just like, okay, the ears, like, I found that a little funny, but but a lot of people are like,
fucking pink tracksuit.
Wait, did both of you watch But I'm a Cheerleader?
Yes, of course.
I haven't. I've been meaning to watch it.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm. I was
it
just
was
like,
in our school library.
No, because like it kind of reminded me of that in a way. I was just like, okay, minus the flip flops, obviously. So I was just like,
yeah.
But like the flip flops with that entire thing, I was just like, choices.
Honestly. I saw a tweet that was like, watch those flip flops watch if those flip flops were from H&M.
They were thin, so.
Yeah. Anyway, we move because Miss Paul is on some bullshit this season. Anyway, we go back to the runway. We go back to the runway and we find out that the winners of this week's challenge are Viv and Jinkx. I think any combination of Viv, Jinkx, Raja, and Yvie would have been correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Like that, it could have been any combination of them, and I think I would have been more than happy. I'm happy that someone that didn't already have a star got a star. I feel like they could have given out another star and just like been like, oh, Jinkx, you got plunged. Like, we'll give it to somebody else. But also Jinkx did such a marvelous job in the challenge that like, it's a difficult one for me. But I think any combination of those four, I think would have been the correct choice because I thought all of them did really good. Now, here's where I talked about my theory earlier. Now, if we look at this cast, we have a lot of people that have a specialty in a certain drag race thing.
Yes.
When you think of Shea, you think of her verses on like challenges. When you think of Jinkx, you think of acting and improv and Snatch Game. Viv, same thing. Jaida, fashion. Yvie, fashion. And like she's pretty good at acting. I don't know anybody on this season who is as diverse and as versatile a queen as Raja. And I think that's a disadvantage for her in this season. Because she's been consistently good at all four challenges that we've had so far.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, she's not breaking through and getting the wins. Because I would say she's been either third, fourth, or fifth in every single challenge so far.
Yes, I agree.
And it sucks because I feel like she should be getting or top two. Like at a baseline, I don't think she's fallen below fifth. And I think her fifth place performance would have been the first challenge.
Yes, I agree.
And so it's difficult for me to see Raja literally excelling in every single challenge we've had, and yet still doesn't have a win.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like someone like Yvie, I can understand a little bit more because obviously she only won one challenge on her season, but it was an acting challenge. But she was very, very consistent in a bunch of other challenges. But I just don't think we've had the challenges that Yvie is going to excel in yet. And I don't think she's going to excel in next week's. We'll talk about it. But it's just a little frustrating because I would like to see Raja specifically, I think has been doing such a great job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm still saying to this day, obviously, she should have won Snatch Game.
Yes. I think she should have won Snatch Game and the ball.
Bodega.
Purple
mittens.
And then, of course, that iconic laugh from Madam. I'm just like, that still gets me every time.
Absolutely fucking not. Like, she's just so good. But anyway,
Roger.
Viv and Jinkx win this challenge. They lip sync to the Jelly Bean and David Morales remix of Love Will Save the Day by Whitney Houston. Now, clearly,
no more remixes on Drag Race. No
more
remixes.
Whitney Houston remixes on Drag Race.
That part. I'm just like,
I don't know who Hex Hector is, but if I find him, it's on site because you have ruined so many good possible lip syncs with these fucking remixes.
I think the only Whitney songs that haven't been remixes are Greatest Love of All from season 1.
Yes.
And then How Will I Know?
How will I know?
Right now?
And So Emotional. So.
Oh shit, I'm so emotional. Yeah. Yeah, because So Emotional wasn't a
But you know what was? That one where she's like, I'm gonna get food, but you're a cheating bastard. Don't come back.
Oh,
Peppermint.
It's not right, but it's okay.
Yeah, that was the Thunderpuss remix, wasn't it?
Yeah, and like if y'all are gonna shell out all this money for like actual Beyonce songs, y'all could shell out this money for actual Whitney songs.
Hell, they spent the entire season 1 budget on Beyonce songs.
Exactly. I don't know. I'm just a little frustrated. The lip sync I thought was fine, but it has become very evident that it is Jinkx versus the world.
Honestly,
because Jaida full on assist from Jaida Essence Hall throws her a xylophone mid lip sync, and you can see visible anger in Jinkx's face. And I kind of live for it, honestly.
It was funny.
It was funny. I was just like, wait. I was just like, where did that come from? At the same time, I'm just like, okay, we love a prop.
Could you all imagine Raja lip syncing to this song? Like,
honestly.
I wanted Jinkx and Raja to do Rumor Has It. Like, I'm still mad we didn't get that. Because I feel like that would have been a great lip sync. And Raja's a great lip syncer. And we're missing out on Raja lip syncs.
Mm-hmm.
We're missing out on Raja. We're missing out on Yvie. I'm like, I would like to see both of them lip syncing. Preferably against each other.
So Yvie was a lip sync assassin. I'm just like, wait, we're waiting for this. We are waiting for this.
The opposite.
Wait, imagine. Okay, wait. Imagine Raja and Yvie finally getting like to lip sync in a future.
I would. Like, that's what I want.
That is going to be like the highlight.
I still want a Monet and Tuck lip sync just for the hell of it.
For the rematch. Yep.
Yes. But obviously, Viv wins the lip sync. Nobody's surprised by that. I thought she did a good job.
Yeah, she did.
And once again, I wanted to ask, since Eris specifically is here, why do British drag queens hate their knees?
No, don't even fucking do this, because I was performing on Friday.
Yes, I'm aware.
And I knee slid across the floor. I slammed my knees into the floor. I twerked on the floor, and my knees currently look like what Trinity looks like when she doesn't have makeup on. Just raw and beaten.
Why do y'all hate your knees?
I don't know, but I also have the time where I jumped off the stage at Wharf Chambers in Leeds straight onto tile because I forgot it was tile.
Ooh.
You know why we hate our knees? Because we don't know how to pronounce it. Knees. My knees.
That's the best possible reaction I could have gotten, honestly. So Viv gets the platinum plunger that is definitely gold. It's still gold.
Yeah, it's gold. It's gold.
It's gold. It's gold.
If it were platinum, if it were platinum, it'd be more whiter. No.
Right? Why's it gotta be white, Brandon?
Or gray.
Why's it gotta be platitubes?
Anyway. Viv getting to block someone, I really did not know who she was going to block.
Same.
Like, I thought it could have been a multitude of people, but she blocks Monet.
Boo!
I mean, to be honest, Monet hasn't really been performing well the last couple of weeks. I was surprised.
Mm-hmm.
But I think not knowing what the challenge is, and now, like, since we know what the challenge is, I think it was a great choice.
Mm-hmm. Which has been the case for the past couple of weeks. Like, Jinkx got blocked in an improv challenge.
Yep.
Who was blocked for the ball?
Trin.
Yeah, Trinity was blocked for the ball.
Oh, wait, no. The ball was Shea.
Yeah, Shea was blocked for the ball.
It was Shea, yeah. Shea got blocked. So, I
Trinity
mean,
was blocked for Snatch Game, so...
Yeah. It's been very convenient blockings, because we do get the preview for next week, and it is commencement addresses.
Yeah, like a speech.
I don't know what that is. That sounds like an American thing.
A commencement address is a speech given typically at a graduation. So, like, someone powerful and whatever, probably white, will get up on a stage and talk to people and be like, you are all moving on to the next journey in your life. And just remember.
Ours for my uni graduation was some lady who traveled around the world that I don't remember anything about.
Yeah, that's a commencement address.
Yes.
And so I'm confused. Who are we commencing? Who's graduating? Is it Raven?
Oh my god.
I don't know. But,
Raven finally found a foundation match and they're congratulating her.
Oh
Because a
my
bottle of Heinz mayonnaise is a better match than anything she's ever used.
Oh, wait, it's a Drag U graduation. I'm looking at the fandom wiki right now.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
We're bringing back Drag U? Yeah!
Okay, I'll take it. I'll
I'm
take
here
it.
for it. I
Honestly,
love
Drag U
Drag
was kind of ahead of
U.
its time.
Drag U was very ahead of its time.
It really was. It really was.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, it says the queens must give commencement speeches at their Drag U graduation. Why are we having this episode 5 though? Like, I feel like this would be a perfect challenge to have, like the last challenge.
Oh, the semi-finale?
La semifinal de Drag Race España.
España.
Anyway, that was this episode. That's all.
Pretty
It's
solid,
giving.
I'll say.
It is giving. This season has been great so far. And with that, thank you for joining us for RuPaul's Social Strategy Race. All stars, all winners. We'll be back next week to talk about commencement speeches, apparently.
It is graduation season, so...
Oh, it's exam season for me. I'm like... And when I say exam season for me, I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
So it's like...
Our graduation season was 3 weeks ago, so...
Well, for college it was last month, and now it's high school right now, so...
My high school graduation was mid-May.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I turned 18 right before my high school graduation.
Oh, wow. Yeah, my high school graduation was in mid-June.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. This is one of the few counties where you start school after Labor Day.
Oh, see, we start mid-August.
Mm-hmm. But they changed it now where they start a week before Labor Day, so...
Ooh,
Education. Who doesn't love it?
Yeah. Glad I'm not in it anymore, even though I'm still trying to find a job.
Relatable. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us for RuPaul's Social Strategy Race. All stars, all winners, legendary legend star, extravaganza, eleganza, for your nerves, boots the house, yes God.
Or as I like to call it, Hair Viver.
I hate you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ow, ow, ow.
Monster sponsor me.
That's all.
That's all.
Vodka.
Vodka? Oh no, we didn't bring up vodka this episode. I'm sad.